Hi, James. Kareth Burke, NBC Sports Bay Area. Steve Kerr was mic'd up for this game, so we could hear him tell you, don't let your frustration impact your effort. What was it like getting that piece of advice?
Just trying to get through it. I was kind of frustrated a little bit, but I mean, I'll get through it. It's my rookie season, so I'll be okay.
What was it that you were frustrated by?
Just like the fact that it was like a lot of confusion on the offensive end. I was trying to wait on Steph to come off the screen, but he didn't come. So I was like, okay, should I make a move or should I wait on Steph? So that's how I got them turnovers and stuff like that. So it was kind of confusing to me. So I just got like really frustrated. So yeah.
Would you call yourself a perfectionist? How much space do you give yourself to learn?
Most definitely, I call myself a perfectionist because if I mess up one mistake that I know that I can make, I get very, very, very angry. So I just trying to get better. But that's just because I just want to be the best version of myself. So try my best every day to get better. So I feel that that's a plus. I believe so. But just don't be too much of a perfectionist to where I take myself out the game. So most definitely.
Hi, James. Carlos Ramirez, NBC Bay Area and Telemundo. We saw you had that turnover on the top of the key, and then Coach called you out, told you a couple of things. Could you take us through that conversation, what that was like?
Just trying to wait until Steph come off the screen, but he didn't come. So I was kind of in the middle, like, should I make my move or should I wait on Steph? And the play was taking too long to develop. So by the time that happened, Sergio Ibaka ripped me, and then they got the score on the other end. And I didn't run back, so that was my fault. And I take the blame for my accountabilities. And he just told me to like make sure that I don't get frustrated and just get back on defense. But that's something that I can fix. That's nothing.
Is there any word on Steph's ankles? It looked like he tweaked it right at the end of the game there.
He did tweak it. He told me it's not serious. He'll come in tomorrow and get treatment, and we'll check it out. But the good news is Steph does not think it's anything too serious.
Hi, Steve. Brian Wood with NBC Sports Bay Area. Both sides got off to a bit of a slow start tonight. I'm wondering, do you think that what happened earlier today in the Capitol had anything to do with that?
I thought both teams were playing great defense, Brian. There was a strange energy in the air at the start of the game, and that may have been a factor. But I saw two teams really competing, and we have gotten so much better at the defensive end over the last week or 10 days. And the Clippers, obviously, after last night's loss to San Antonio, I thought they came out and played a great defensive game. So maybe a combination of all that.
What do you think was the largest offensive issue for you guys tonight?
Just not a ton of rhythm or flow. I mean, we played a team that's going to be, at full strength like they were tonight, one of the best defensive teams in the league with a ton of length. And so they did a really good job. I thought they played an excellent defensive game. They hounded Steph and we couldn't find a rhythm. But I was really proud of the guys. I mean, they hung in there the whole game. Our second unit, led by Eric Paschal, came in, did a fantastic job in the fourth to help us take a lead, and we had a shot, but give the Clippers credit. They played really well.
He used Andrew Wiggins to guard Kawhi Leonard. Is he basically your prime wing stopper at this point when you're going against guys like Kawhi?
Yeah, Andrew and Kelly both. You know, there's in this league. You have to have size and length on the wings to guard people like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. So both Kelly and Andrew have been really good defensively. I thought they were excellent again tonight, and so it's a really positive sign. I love this team. I love our guys. They're great guys. They're competing like crazy. They're absorbing things. They're getting better every day, and it's fun to see them every morning when I come into the gym. So this is a really good group, and we're going to improve quite a bit over the course of the season.
Kate Rooney from Cron 4. You mentioned that you've seen these guys make some defensive improvements over the last couple of games. What adjustments have you seen them make?
I think Draymond's return is the biggest thing. Kate, you know, he's the best defensive player in the world. He guards everybody. He keeps the defense connected. And so the combination of his return plus, everybody starting to understand what we're trying to accomplish defensively, I think that's the reason for the change.
CJ Peterson, San Francisco Examiner. Steve, you mentioned you like that lineup with Wiggins, Bazemore, Lee, Pascal, and Watermaker, particularly in the fourth quarter, that really kind of kept you guys around, especially when LA kind of threw their starters back in. What do you like particularly about that group, and what makes them really so tough as far as defensively and making some shots too?
Well, we've got shooters in that lineup, and we've got Eric Paschall to play through. You know, we've sort of just discovered this lineup over the past week since Marquise's injury. You know, it shifted Eric to the 5, and he looks very well suited to that role. You know, he played 20 minutes. He got 14 shots up. So he's an offensive force, and with that group, he's got shooters around him, and we're going to get him the ball quite a bit. So I think it's been a good fit. I think Kent Bazemore has been fantastic. You know, Mike Mulder came in, knocked down a shot in the first half, and gave that group a boost. But I like what the bench is doing overall.
What did you see out of Wiseman today?
I think playing against a great team like the Clippers, a team that has all that experience and length, and that does all that switching. It's not an easy team to play against for a young guy. So great learning experience for him tonight. Every day is a help for him. Getting game experience, seeing all the pictures in front of him, and being able to watch the film the next day and make adjustments from there.
Draymond's obviously done it.
Steve Kerr loving where his team is at right now, says they're getting better defensively, feels like they'll be a lot better a month or two from now. But he also talked about Draymond Green being the best defensive player in the world, which has helped the Warriors get better on that end of the floor.
No question. And tonight they held the Clippers to 44% from the field, 32 from the three-point line. Yeah. The Clippers did go 25 for 25 from the free throw line. That was a big help to them. But with that defensive effort, that's you got to love that. They didn't necessarily find that rhythm and flow offensively to reward themselves, but they've been down this road before. So maintain that defensive effort and let the offense